What's up? Welcome to my night before Project Hail Mary stream. So, my first night before stream of 2026, and we're starting off with a banger of a movie, Project Hail Mary. Um, yeah, very excited to talk about this movie. I have a lot of predictions for it, and we're not just going to be talking about Project Hail Mary. We're going to be talking about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trial that just dropped today. That dropped this morning. I've watched it like probably 100 times by now, maybe more than that, but most likely 100, definitely 100 times. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just excited to talk about Project Hail Mary and Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So starting with Project Hail Mary. So we know that the runtime of the movie, it's starring Ryan Gosling, of course. So that's a great. I love me some Ryan Gosling, especially like whatever I think of him in Project Hail Mary will determine how excited I am for Star Wars Starfighter next year. I mean, like when they announced Ryan Gosling, I was like, yeah, that's cool, bring it on. But like now, I'm still like really excited. Like I've gotten even more excited because of the possibility of like maybe us getting Darth Talon. Yeah, so she could be a Maul Shadow Lord, and then in Star Wars Starfighter, we could be getting Darth Krayt, and like Darth Talon being played by Mia Goth, and Darth Krayt being played by Matt Smith. Um, we're gonna be, of course, getting Ryan Gosling maybe as Corran Horn, and Flynn Gray maybe as his son Valen Horn, and Amy Adams maybe playing Mira Tyrek. So Corran Horn's son. Maybe we'll get a flashback seeing Luke Skywalker, seeing Mark Hamill return to the Star Wars universe as a Luke Skywalker, maybe for the last time. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really excited for Project Hail Mary, and however good I think Ryan Gosling does in it will definitely determine my Star Wars Starfighter excitement. But as of now, for Project Hail Mary, I am a 10 out of 10. And one of the reasons for that is because I'm currently reading the book by Andy Weir right here. This Project Hail Mary book. Yeah, you can see the bookmark right here. I just got to chapter 15 of it out of 30, so I'm like halfway done with it. I'm gonna be done with it within the next week, and then I'm gonna be going to see Project Hail Mary in a few weeks actually. So I'm gonna give it some time before I go see it. So yeah. And the runtime of Project Hail Mary has actually been revealed. It's 2 hours and 36 minutes. You heard me right. 2 hours and 36 minutes. And I think that's actually a great runtime because, like, look at how many pages the book is. Look at how big it is. Like, it's such a big book. So you'd expect a pretty good runtime. So 2 hours and 36 minutes does match that does pretty much match that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to like see Ryan Gosling and Rocky. It looks like he's being played by James Ortiz. I've never heard of him before. I'm looking him up right now. Yeah, never heard of him before. But yeah, I'm very excited to see Rocky in the movie. I'm very excited to see the VFX and stuff. Like, it's all gonna be pretty cool. Like, I'm like the Flash, like in the book, how they manage between the flashbacks and the present day. I really like how they do that. Like, it's a great flow. It flows very nice, and so I'm really excited to see how it flows on the big screen. Like, is it still gonna flow the same way? Is it still gonna flow really nice, or am I gonna be like, I don't really like how it flows, or am I gonna be like, I liked some parts, but I didn't like other parts? We'll have to see. I'm gonna come out with a book review of Project Hail Mary before I go see it. So I'm gonna be going to see Project Hail Mary in about 2 weeks. So like this time next week, like around like in like about a week and a half, I'll probably come out with my Project Hail Mary book review about the book, and then in like 3 weeks, probably, I'll come out with my spoiler review, revealing my thoughts about Project Hail Mary. My first 2025 spoiler review, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited that it's going to be my first 2025 spoiler review. I loved doing the spoiler. My first 2026 spoiler review, my first 2026 spoiler review. My 2025 spoiler reviews, yeah. My 2025 ones I really loved, like Avatar Fire and Ash was great. I loved doing that spoiler review. And then SpongeBob The Search for SquarePants, same. So I'm really excited to do my 2026 spoiler reviews. And we're starting off with a banger this year with Project Hail Mary. And then, like, probably the week after I do my Project Hail Mary spoiler review, I'll probably do my Super Mario Galaxy spoiler review, because that comes out on April 1st. So, and Super Mario Galaxy, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that, but just not as excited as I am for Project Hail Mary. Because, like, Project Hail Mary, like, it's got Ryan Gosling, but Super Mario Galaxy, of course, has Chris Pratt and Jack Black and Brie Larson as Rosalina. But, like, I'm still really excited for Super Mario Galaxy. It looks like a really fun movie. I'm just not as excited as I am for Project Hail Mary, because, like, Project Hail Mary is coming out before that. But after I see Project Hail Mary, and after I do my spoiler review and get done with covering Project Hail Mary, my excitement for Super Mario Galaxy will probably go up. And then after that, probably Michael, and then The Mandalorian and Grogu. My excitement is already at an all-time high, so it does not need to go up. I mean, it probably will, but it doesn't need to, because I'm still really excited. I'm going to the theater no matter what to see The Mandalorian and Grogu. And, like, speaking of that trailer from a few weeks ago, like about a month ago, that was great. Like, seeing, like, the twins, Din Djarin is going to take off his helmet. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to see Mando without his helmet. That's pretty cool that he's going to be captured. The planet with Grogu meeting the snake-like creature, my guess is that's Endor, so we might be going to Endor in the movie. We're going to be going to Nal Hutta. That's going to be pretty cool. We're going to be going to, and like Nar Shaddaa, that's probably where Rod is, and that's, we got the picture of, the Mandalorian and, like, we got a picture about Johnny Coin's Imperial Warlord, so that's pretty cool. We're going to be getting multiple Shadow Council members. We're going to be getting the one that's on the snow planet from the trailer. So, which the snow planet, I'm still convinced that's Hoth. And it would make sense, because in The Empire Strikes Back, we saw the rebels hiding out from the Empire on Hoth. So why wouldn't the Imperial Remnant hide out on the planet that they invaded from the rebels that they spent so much time searching for? Like, so, like, why not? Like, it makes sense. Like, I'm pretty sure it makes sense. But, yeah, I'm like really excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu. And this photo here of this I'm pulling it up right here. So here, this is the picture here of Johnny Coin's Imperial Warlord. You can see Grogu next to him in a cage. It looks like he's wearing something from Gorman. Yeah, kind of looks like Gorman. Maybe it's Uncle Harlow from Andor, Cyril's uncle that they kept mentioning but never showed. Could be Uncle Harlow. I mean, if it's Uncle Harlow, I'm gonna be laughing. I'm really gonna laugh in the theater, but I don't think it's Uncle Harlow. Who I do think it is, though, is in the comic. I mean, not in the comics. In Legends, there was a Warlord Zinj, who basically, he was an Imperial Warlord, an Imperial Remnant in Legends, and he, like, literally, like, he worked with like gangsters, which is what it seems like Johnny Coin's Imperial Warlord character is going to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny Coin is playing Warlord Zinj in canon. They're like bringing him into canon. I wouldn't be surprised. And he's an enemy of Han Solo. So, and with the Mandalorian and Grogu Smuggler's Run releasing on May 22nd, the same day as the movie, so that means Han and Chewie could be in the movie because they're the ones that are flying the Millennium Falcon during the time of the Mandalorian and Grogu. So it's like, if Warlord Zinj is going to be in the movie, and he tends to be the villain of Han, like one of Han Solo's villains in Legends, then why not bring Han and Chewie into the movie? Like, yeah. And then this is what he looks like here. Yeah, so, and with Han Solo, with Han, I think they'd be bringing back Alden Ehrenreich, or at least I really hope they do. I do really think they would bring back Alden Ehrenreich. And then with Chewie, we'd probably get Onis Rotama, who played him, of course, in the sequels, in Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker, and of course in Solo, and also who played Cal Nock. He also played Cal Naka in The Acolyte. So, yeah, we could be getting Alden Ehrenreich's return to. We could be seeing the Alden Ehrenreich's return to Star Wars for the first time since 2018 in about 2 months. That really excites me. Like, really excites me. Yeah, The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be such a great movie. And also, like, we're going to get Embo. I can't believe we're going to get Embo. Embo is returning from the Clone Wars. The last time we saw him was Clone Wars Season 6. Yeah. The Scipio episode, I think. The one where he was... where they had Clovis's death. The death of Rush Clovis. That was... I didn't mind that episode. Like, Clone Wars is just a great show to turn on. Yeah. So I'm really excited to see Embo. My guess is he's just going to be at the beginning of the movie. He's probably going to be the one that kills Greef Karga. And then he's going to capture Mando and take him to the huts. Like, take Mando and Grogu to the... take, like, Mando to the huts. And then Grogu's, like, going to have to, like, chase... like, go after Mando and, like, rescue him. Which is going to be crazy to see. But yeah, The Mandalorian and Grogu I'm really excited for. And then next here on the stream, the last thing I want to talk about is Spider-Man Brand New Day. The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, of course, came out today. Looked great. Like, the return of Spider-Man. So excited. We're gonna be getting like my favorite scene of the trailer is Punisher hitting Spider-Man with his venom, and then like Spider-Man's like, Frank, you hit me with the van, and then Punisher's like, he's like, oh, quit the whimpering or something. And then we're gonna be getting Amonis Fondi as the MJ's new boyfriend. And also we're going to be getting Bruce Banner back. That's pretty cool. Pretty excited to see Amonis Fondi. I mean, of course he's going to be in Ahsoka Season 2 later this year as Ezra, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to see him as in Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's rumors that he's going to be playing Paul Robin. That seems like they're true. And then we're going to be getting Boomerang and Tarantula. And that scene where Spider-Man was like swinging, like where they were creating the Amazing Fantasy thing. The Amazing Fantasy 15 thing. But in Spider-Man Brand New Day, because they did recreate that for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but for live action Spider-Man, it looked like the sky and the buildings and like the way it looked in the background looked like how it looked in Thunderbolts at the end in the final battle when the Void happened over New York, when Sentry like unleashed the Void over New York. So maybe we're gonna get Spider-Man's perspective of the Void thing seen from Thunderbolts, and we can see Sentry in the sky and Yelena. So, and like Yelena looking up at him. Like that would be pretty cool. Like the thunderbolts looking up at him. So, and we can see Spider-Man like swinging around saving people, and that scene where he gets the key to the city. So about that, like, and it's apparent it's Kingpin's, it's Fisk's political advisor. I'm thinking about her name. Who her name is Sheila Rivera. Yeah, she's gonna be the one. She's the one who in the trailer gives Spider-Man the key to the city. But I think that's gonna be part of the montage in the opening scene. I think the movie is. I think Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna open with a montage catching us up on what Spider-Man has been up to for the past 4 years. Like we're gonna see him fighting Boomerang. We're gonna see him fighting Tarantula. We're gonna see him saving people from the Void. We're gonna see him getting the key to the city by Sheila Rivera, which I think that's gonna be under the mayor that Fisk, that the mayor that is in charge of New York before Fisk. So the mayor right before Fisk is probably the one that gives Spider-Man the key to the city. And Sheila Rivera was probably also the political advisor to that mayor, and then just went on to be the political advisor to Fisk. So like that would make much more sense. So that they can keep Fisk for Daredevil Born Again season 2, and then season 3, and then season 4, which can be the final season of Daredevil Born Again, and then Spider-Man Devil's Reign, where we can see him like not be the mayor of New York anymore. So like, yeah, I'm very excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And also we got the scene with the hand. Like he's gonna be fighting the hand. We saw the hand, like the last time we saw the hand was in the Defenders. We saw them in the Defenders. We saw them in Daredevil season 2. We saw them in Iron Fist with like Bakuto and like all that. And like I'm just so excited to see more of the hand. Do I think we're going to see Iron Fist in Spider-Man Brand New Day? No. But do I think we're going to be seeing Daredevil? Yes. So my guess is that, I'm going to make a theory video about this. My guess is that Daredevil Born Again season 2 ends with Fisk exposing Matt Murdock's identity, exposing Daredevil's identity to the public. So everyone knows that Matt Murdock is Daredevil, and then Matt Murdock gets arrested. And then in Spider-Man Brand New Day, Spider-Man and Punisher have to go to the prison there that Matt Murdock is in because there's a prison riot and, well, like a prison break-in, and they show up, and it's the Hand attempting to kill Matt Murdock to eliminate him, like, under Fisk's orders, probably, because Fisk probably wants Matt Murdock dead, but he's like, he hasn't committed enough crimes to where he'll be given the death sentence. So what does he do? He sends the Hand to kill Daredevil. And like, so that would be like pretty crazy. And then then Spider-Man and Punisher team up like to save Daredevil, like to break Daredevil out, and then Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Punisher, all three of them team up and fight the Hand because Daredevil gets his suit back, like from wherever it's stored, from the storage vault in the prison. So that would be pretty cool. And also in the prison, we saw Spider-Man unmasked. Like we saw Peter unmasked when he was fighting the Hand. So that means that if they like use like digital editing to take Punisher out of the scene, like then if he's actually in that scene, that means that Frank Castle is going to find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, which of course we all knew that was going to happen. And of course Bruce Banner was also going to find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, because why not? And then also that means Matt Murdock is going to find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, which of course he already knew that before in Spider-Man No Way Home, but that was before the Forget Peter Parker spell at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. So he's going to find out again that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So that's going to be pretty cool to see, yeah. And then like that scene where like Spider-Man was like jumping in the air and the Hand was like jumping towards him, like at the bottom, you could see one of the, I'm going to pull it up real quick. I'm looking for it, the scene, yeah, this scene here, one of the ones at the bottom, like right here, looks like they're looking at something like right here that could be digitally removed. And my guess is that's Daredevil. Like they digitally removed Daredevil from the trailer because they don't want to spoil that Daredevil is going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, because they want us to see how Daredevil Born Again Season 2 ends. And then they also, back to the scene where Spider-Man was fighting the Hand like in the prison. Hold on. I'm looking for the scene where like he's in the jail and we see like the wide shot of the hand. Oh yeah, here it is, this scene. So yeah, this scene here, like maybe they digitally removed Punisher and Daredevil from this scene too. Like that would be crazy. Or maybe this is how the scene's gonna look, and then like Peter, like he thinks he's defeated, but then all of a sudden Punisher and Daredevil come in and save him. That would be pretty cool. Oh, and here you can get a clearer scene of the one outside, so yeah, that's what I was talking about. But yeah, I am so excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. But yeah, the reason I'm like on this like I'm like 100%, I'm like 99.9% sure that they like did this that they digitally removed these scenes, is because in Spider-Man No Way Home, at the Statue of Liberty battle, in the scene in the trailer where it was just Tom Holland Spider-Man in the trailer, like jumping towards Lizard, Sandman, and Electro, like we saw Lizard getting kicked in the face by something that wasn't there. And then in the actual movie, he was getting kicked in the face by Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because they digitally removed Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. So why wouldn't they do it again in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but with Daredevil? Like that actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. And then the scene with Spider-Man saving people from the void. This is the scene that I was talking about, yeah. And because this scene, this like building like right here, looks like the building, one of the buildings from Thunderbolts. Yeah. So he's probably saving people from the void. So that would be a pretty cool way for Spider-Man Brand New Day to connect to Thunderbolts. But yeah, honestly, like a lot to be excited about, like so much. And yeah, but yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Really enjoyed talking about Project Hail Mary and my excitement for it, and also the Mandalorian and Grogu new trailer, and also the Spider-Man Brand New Day first trailer. Like a lot to be excited for when it comes to movies. Like 2026 is going to be a great year for movies. But yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.